What's the main motivation for coming back? What was the reason that made you want to?
Oh, like I said, like boxing is my passion. I mean, I missed boxing for 4 years, but I'm still active in terms of exercise, training, like that. I'm. The fans might be worried about my condition, but you know, that's what I need to prove it that I'm not that kind of fighter that lazy or need to train.
Right, baby. Go. You go way up there. Look way up there where you at. Right. Huh? You boy. Right.
On the final day of his intense training camp for the upcoming clash with Mario Barrios, Manny Pacquiao looked every bit like a seasoned champion preparing for one last historic stand. Inside Los Angeles' iconic wildcard gym, the 46-year-old legend completed his final drills. Light runs at Pan Pacific Park.
What has been the hardest part about returning to the camp? What have you found the biggest challenge so far with getting the body up to speed?
Oh, that's good, huh? Good question. I have adjustment a little bit because my body is not like when I was young. When I'm young, because one night rest and then you're gonna recover. Right now, sometimes overnight rest you cannot easily recover. So I have to give my body time to recover sometimes.
What's the main motivation for coming back? What was the reason that made you want to?
Oh, like I said, like boxing is my passion. I mean, I missed boxing for 4 years. It's good for me, for my body, because I've been in. I started boxing when I was young, so it's good for my body to rest for 4 years, and then now I come back. I feel like I'm, the passion, the fire in my eyes, to work hard, like that, still there.
This monumental WBC welterweight title showdown is scheduled for Saturday, July 19th, 2025, at the legendary MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. The undercard begins at 8 p.m. ET, with Pacquiao and Barrios expected to make their ring walks around 11 p.m. ET. The fight will be broadcast live on Amazon Prime PBC pay-per-view in the U.S. for approximately $79.99 and also made available to UK audiences. Mario Barrios will defend his WBC championship against
International Boxing Hall of Fame Manny Pacquiao, returning to the sport of boxing and looking to add another memorable moment to his legendary career. He will collide against the WBC welterweight champion of the world, Mario Barrios. That headlines what is going to be a dynamic night of boxing. Electricity will be in the arena, and those watching around the world on pay-per-view. Also, we have 3 outstanding undercard matchups that'll be a part of the 4-fight pay-per-view card.
Legendary trainer Freddie Roach has called this one of Manny Pacquiao's best training camps. Remarkable praise considering the 46-year-old is returning after a 4-year layoff. Speaking ahead of their July 19th showdown, Roach highlighted the intensity and focus Pacquiao has brought to the wildcard gym, saying, "If anyone can do it, it's Manny." Having worked together for decades, Roach believes Pacquiao is as motivated and locked in as ever, removing all distractions to stay completely committed. With the iconic Teofimo Lopez recently joined Pacquiao for a training session at Wildcard Gym, and he left thoroughly impressed. After their session, Lopez praised Pacquiao's energy, drive, and unwavering determination. what Manny Pacquiao is doing at Yao. This age is different, Lopez said. High spirits, energized, motivated, and determined. I expect to see him raise his hands again and become world champion once more. The respect from a younger champion only added fuel to the growing belief that Pacquiao's return may end in triumph.
And expecting to see you here today for the run.
Yeah.
What made you decide to come and run out with Manny Pacquiao?
It's Manny Pacquiao, you know, and him coming back, fighting for the world title, WBC world title, you know, and facing a world champion like Mario Barrios, and Manny Pacquiao coming back, bringing life back to boxing. You know, I would love to just have that experience and say that I've jogged and worked out with the champ.
Talk to me about the run. How strenuous was it? Was it harder than you were thinking, easier than what you're thinking? How did it go down?
I gotta say, everything's just mental, you know, and it was definitely, you could definitely feel it, you know, for sure, especially going up those hills, you know, and for him to do this every day, every morning, is definitely a lot of hard work, but he's really dedicated, and I can't wait to see what kind of Manny Pacquiao we're going to see July 19th.
One half minute. One half.
Let's go.
I believe that the rest that he had, you know, outside the ring has definitely paid off in a positive way. And I look forward to seeing that come to fruition on July 19th. My whole thing really with it is really seeing that the speed is still there, you know, and shadowboxing with him, he was faster than most of us. Got to give him that. And at that age, it's very impressive. You know, I hope to stay as active and as honestly confident, you know, at that age as well.
Meanwhile, Mario Barrios didn't mince words during the press tour, vowing to make Pacquiao feel every bit of his 46 years. The longer the fight goes, the more he'll feel it, Barrios declared. Targeting Pacquiao's age and stamina, Barrios laid out his plan to exploit the physical gap between them. "My job is to make him regret coming out of retirement," he said bluntly. Confident in his youth and size advantage, Barrios insisted he'd slow Pacquiao down early and take over as the rounds progressed, turning the fight into a calculated takedown.
I guess the fact that I'm fighting, Manny Pacquiao, like that soaking in, it's been fun though. It's been a good camp, but I'm definitely, I'm looking forward, to fighting and just getting this camp over with. It's been long.
Yeah, why? Why? Is because it's been long?
Yeah, it's been long, and again, just everything that comes with these big fights. Some people love it. They love all the media and going here and there for to do everything. I can't say I do, but it's part of the territory. So yeah.
Has it been like tiresome, like having to do as much? I would imagine you've done the most media you've done for I don't know, even the tank fight, right?
Yeah, honestly, probably more.
How's it been?
Not the worst, but it's just answering a lot of the same questions in different ways. Some people have just like sillier questions than others.
What are some of the silliest you've gotten, bro? I want to know now.
Bro, I can't even think off the top of my head, but there's just some things that people ask. And I'm like, why would you? But yeah.
What'd you eat for breakfast, Mario?
Yeah, like things like that, man. And it's like sometimes they're so simple, but they just throw you off. It's like, why would you ask that?
It's too bad you can't say that. Like, hey, what? Why
yeah, like, what the hell? What's your problem?
Barrios made his intentions clear. He's entering the ring with bad intentions. As he prepares to defend his WBC title, Barrios didn't hold back, stating, "If I see him hurt, I'm going to try to finish him, kill or be killed." He emphasized that despite Pacquiao's legendary status, none of that matters when the bell rings. "We're going in there with bad intentions," he repeated. For Barrios, this isn't a tribute bout or a respectful passing of the torch.
I'm not going in there looking for a knockout, but I go in there with bad intentions. I know I have power in both hands, and yeah, you know, if at any point, you know, I see I have him hurt, you know, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger. And I mean, I know it's gonna be, you know, it's the same for him. It's just business.